Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Welcome to Adi Foundation International School. So, before going to start our today's session, what we have to know?
Date and day.
What's today's date?
16 December 2021. Day Thursday. Subject EVS2. Topic what is history?
So, before going to start the new concept of today's class, just we will recall what we have learned in the last class. I hope we have learned about what is history, isn't it? History is the study of past. And also we have learned about the timeline, isn't it? And also we have learned about the sources of history. The sources of history are oral source, written source, and archaeological source. Any doubts? So let's move on for today's concept, the need to study history. What is the need to study history? So listen carefully everyone, don't talk, please be silent. Different people study history for different reasons. A doctor studies history to understand the different diseases and treatments of the past. A journalist studies history to understand the present event better. An architect learns about ways of constructing buildings and the materials used in the past. The study of materials helps them understand which materials are strong and which are weak. This helps them make new buildings better. Some reasons to study history are as follows. To understand the stories of a people in different situations, to know why events happened in the past, to help us understand the changes in the world, to help us become better citizens. So, different people. So, the need to study history, why? Because
You understand?
first thing is so doctor studies history to know the diseases, isn't it? Next, journalist. You know who is journalist? The daily or reading the newspaper, no?
Yes.
Who is collecting the information? The journalist. Okay? The journalist will study the history to know about the present events. Okay? So next, the architecture. So architect. Why the architects will study the history? So to understand means about the ways constructing buildings and the material used in the past. Constructing buildings and also study the materials used in past, isn't it? So as I told you, need to study the history, isn't it? So different people will study the history. For example, you. So before joining for any school, we are learning about the history, isn't it? History of the school. So how the school is. So first, as soon as you join, so first you will see. So this school is having name or fame, isn't it? Next thing is how many standards. So they are having still 8th standard. Okay. Next is the government has given permission for this school or what? Isn't it no? Next thing is you are seeing your parents is seeing about the environment. How is the environment? It is very silent or it is near to the road or it is away from the road, isn't it? If it is near the school, what will happen? We can't hear what are the lessons ma'am is teaching, isn't it? Next thing is number of students who have took the admission here, isn't it? So you'll ask your friends or anyone, hey, yes, how is your fine? Okay, no, I can join. Yes, you can join, isn't it? No. And also fee structure. You'll see about the fee structure, isn't it? What is that? So for an affordable price, it will come. Next, you will see about the teachers, how the way they will teach, isn't it? How many member teachers are there? Then you will be concentrating on the maids, isn't it? And also you'll see at the last transportation, isn't it? And also books. So for joining school only, you are searching this much of history just to compare the other people. So if a doctor does not know what is disease, can he treat us?
No, ma'am.
Suppose if a journalist has no excited. So tomorrow morning, can you able to read the news?
No, ma'am.
So if the architect has not constructed the building well, can we live in that building?
No, ma'am.
No, no, when it will fall down, isn't it?
Yes,
So for
ma'am.
everyone, if they before performing anything, they should know about the history. Understood? So next thing is some reason to study. So some of the reason to study history as follows: to understand the stories of a people in different situation, isn't it? Suppose in your class, when compared for the overall performance, some are dull, some are normal. Normal means average. Some they can what? Get the marks more. Intelligence, excellence, isn't it? So in your class only this much. So depending this, understand the stories of a people in different situations, isn't it? So if the student is poor, we can understand how he was, isn't it? If the student is excellence, we can rectify his hard work. When he is average, so he is giving equal importance for every subject, isn't it? Next thing is to know why events happened in the past. So in the past you are in grade 2, isn't it? So present you are in grade 4. Grade 4.
Yes,
Grade,
ma'am.
grade 3. Yes, Vitakshar. I am checking whether you are here or where. Okay. So you are grade 3 present. Future?
Grade 4.
Understood? So to learn the events, isn't it? Next, to help us understand the changes in the world. So we don't know, we didn't expect when you joined for this school, when you are in grade 2, you didn't expect that this corona will come, this will affect this much or anything, you don't know.
Future.
Huh?
It is saying future. Future.
Future, yes. So you don't know what is happening. But as soon as the corona had come, everything has been changed, isn't it? Entire world, in the entire world, in the past history, you can search nowhere they have given the holidays for the school. But in this time, they have given the holidays. Why? Because they have to escape from the corona situation, isn't it? So you are all enjoying 2 years of holiday, isn't it? Yes. Next, to help us become better citizens. So, whatever it may be, at last from the school, how much you score? Nothing. Okay? So, your scores are not important when you are going out of from the school. After your class 10, you are leaving the school, isn't it? So, at last, what you are going? So, you are learning good discipline, good habits, isn't it? And also, giving respect for everyone, treating everyone or equal, isn't it? So you have to learn this, isn't it? So if you don't learn everything, will you wish the teachers?
No, ma'am.
Will you stand in the assembly?
No, ma'am.
Will you wear and come the uniform?
No, ma'am.
Will you be silent in the class? When you are silent in the class, so it resembles that you are becoming a good citizen. Understood? Any doubts? Bring water. So, ways of learning about family history. So, still now we have learned what is the need to study the history. So, next we will learn about what are the ways in which we can study the family. Okay, listen carefully. Every person also has a past or family history. How can we know about the family history of our older family members? We can learn about our family history in many ways. Some of them are the following. Yes, every person having the history, isn't it? Consider my own. So basically, I have born. My birth took place in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, my mother, she is a native is Andhra. Then I brought up in Kolar. Now I am in Bangalore rural. I am having my own history, isn't it? So like me, you are also having. So many of them you are from, your native is from village, isn't it? Everyone, will you agree?
We also have
So every person is having history, isn't it? So how can we know about the family history of our older family members? So we are moving, isn't it? We are not staying in the same place. Okay? So my mother parents used to live in Andhra Pradesh. my father used to live in Karnataka. So they got married and now I am in Bangalore. Likewise. So I am from Kolar, my husband is from Bangalore, and my child is being Bangalore, isn't it? So we are moving, isn't it? We are moving from one place to the other place. Then we are learning. We have to know about our family estimates. We should search what is there. So actually from where we have originated, isn't it? So likewise, so it is a need to know about our great grandparents. Okay, my great grandparents, they are from North Karnataka. Okay, we are from North Karnataka, but because of their occupation, because of their working, so many they have got government jobs, so they shifted. Okay, we are mixing. We are not in the same where our grandparents were staying. We are not in the same situation. We have changed. I don't know because of our occupations. We need food, no? So we have to travel from one place to other. If we are staying in the same place, we won't get the food. Because of depending on our what we have studied, we are getting the good jobs. So we are moving one place to
Office
other.
worker also, one bank only not there.
Ah.
Other there.
Yes, they will move. So it is in the world it is common. Everyone they are like that only. Okay. So now we will know how to learn that family history from great grandparents, grandparents, parents, children. Okay. So we can look at oral sources such as the stories that our family members remember about themselves and others. Yes, our grandparents used to do this. They used to say, yo, you don't know your papa, no, daily is busy going for office only. But that time, no, when my father is there at home, we used to enjoy like anything. And we used to have the food in a land itself. During meal, we should have every meal in land itself, isn't it?
In old time
They used to tell, isn't it? Have you all heard about the stories, isn't it, with your grandparents? So this is the one method. They are telling about their family. So actually our family is not from here. They are from that place. So because of your papa, no, we are staying here, isn't it? They used to tell to us, isn't it? Next, for written sources, we can read letters, diaries, and journals of various family members. Yes, we can know that, isn't it? So through the journals, magazines, we can know, no, which is the highest population in China. One of the person is having around 128 member. In a family, his family 128 member. They are living in China itself. Their family having 128 members. True, it's true. From the
Now
magazine.
also there.
Yes, now also they are there. So there it is true. In that now 128 members, 28 members were the men's. They are going for a job and they are serving 100 people. It's true. So tomorrow I will give about this detail. Okay. So like this from the written source. First thing is from oral source. So our grandparents used to tell us we are a third family, this family. From the written source we used to get to know the different families. See, still you are also so embarrassed, isn't it? Oh, still 128 members in the family. Isn't it, no? You are surprised. Next, from the written source we are getting the sources. So next thing is we can also look at old photographs, clothes, jewels, videos and other. Yes. Every home we are having that old photos, no? Old photos, we can see it, no? So we used to ask our parents, no? Papa, sorry.
My mother photo.
Yes. Dad, where are you? Can you show? So dad will show at last one small kid will be there. Yeah, this is me. We used to laugh. What? This is you.
They laugh like that.
This is you. No. Then your parents will tell, no children, that time no. When we are small, we used to live 20 to 25 members in a family. Because that in olden times, they used to have, for a single parent, they used to have 10 members, children. So their families, think of them.
No one time they will have like this stand, mama.
They'll stand in a line. The elders was in the first row, next the youngest of second row, next in between they'll sit the great grandparents, parents will sit. At last the small children will sit. So our parents is there no now, for our parents is there no. They are all are from that only. So the children's all our parents, understood? So from the photographs we used to get the information about our family. So today in this class, what we have learned? We have learned about what also ways of learning about family history. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts? Open your notebooks. Open them. Right, true or false? Geology can help us to study our family history.
True.
True. Oral sources of history are used to learn language.
True.
We need to study history to know why events happened in the past.
True.
We need to study history to know why events has been happened in the past, isn't it? History cannot help us learn about the changes in the world. False. So history it has shown older there is a king rule, now the government rule. Change it, no? So history has shown what is the changes in the world, isn't it? So next, mention 2 reasons why written sources of history are important. In page number 23, so here for written sources we can read letters, diaries and journals of various family members. Okay. So this one, that 12th answer is this. Next 13. You want to learn more about your grandmother, mention 2 ways of doing so. So you can make that. So you can look at the oral sources such as stories that our family members remember about themselves and others. And also we can look at for old photographs and we can know about our grandmother, isn't it? So next question is, what are these 2 things doing? Write how history can help these people with what they do. Picture A is a pot making. So the potters means the potter family, they know how to make a pot using how much quantity of clay should be added, then at what time they have to do the mixing, and at what time after mixing, at what time it is eligible to make a pot, that binding capacity when it will come, everything they know. Picture B is the doctor treats, isn't it? The doctor treats for a disease. So when the doctor will treat the disease, when he knows the history of the disease. Okay. So today our homework is from question number 8 to question number 14. So very little homework. So please do your homework and send in a group. So I'll be waiting for your homework. So children, I hope you enjoyed today's class. I will meet you in the next class with a new concept. Still, if you have doubts, please let me know by call or text. I'll be waiting for your reply.